A gasless network, a small $52 million market cap, and an ecosystem that could be ready to surge. This is REI, formerly known as GXChain. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the REI network, explain how it works, what it is, and we're going to explore some potential price predictions for the REI token in the coming bull run. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice, purely my own opinion and based on my own research. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable, and be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you have any questions whatsoever, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, @CryptoGems, for daily crypto content, and check out our website for frequent guides, project reviews, articles, and everything crypto related. Friends, let's dive straight into the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're officially on the website of the REI network, which is rei.network. We've officially got the X page, which is at GXChain Global, which is their old name, which as we know now is known as the REI network. I'm going to explain all of the transition details, but for now, give the REI network a follow over on X and turn on the notification bells if you wish to stay up to date with all the protocol updates. And what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to explain what the REI network is. We're going to explain how it works, why it could be a thriving layer one. We're going to explain the transition of which they were called GXChain in the past, but now called the REI network. And then at the end of the video, we're going to give you some rough price predictions for the REI token. Therefore, my friends, why don't we begin as to what the REI network is? So in a nutshell, my friends, the REI network, which was formerly known as the GXChain, was first incepted back in 2016. It is a layer one blockchain, and in 2022, it transformed into something new and improved. It is completely designed to evolve with whatever is trending in the world of crypto. Depending on what narrative is trending at the moment is dependent on what the REI network is transforming and morphing into. So the question you may be all wondering is, what makes REI different from every other network? Well, I'm going to tell you straight up, and that is the free gasless transaction. So on the website, my friends, if you scroll down and you take a look at the features of the website, you can see that the first one that they show us is the free gas. REI network can achieve free gas. Users are able to complete on-chain transactions with almost zero fees through the innovative design of staking and replacement for on-chain resources. What does this mean? Well, simply, if you stake REI tokens, you are enabled to earn free transactions within the network. Meaning that if you wanted to swap a token on the REI network, I don't know, say if it was REI to USDC, for example, I could swap REI to USDC without having to pay any gas fees whatsoever. Unlike the Ethereum network, where if I wanted to swap ETH to USDC, I'm going to be paying a minimum of a few dollars in order to pay that transaction. Same with the Avalanche network. If I wanted to swap AVAX to USDC or another token, again, it would cost gas fees. Now, although a lot of networks today have ultra cheap gas fees and you're almost paying next to nothing, REI network actually offers free transactions all in all. And as we progress into a world where needing to do more transactions in the world of Web3 is an essential, then free gas is going to definitely be appreciated, especially for those using it every single day. Now, it doesn't stop there, but it also comes with ultra fast transactions, which is essential. Again, we can't have a thriving network without a fast network. REI network pays great attention to speed with an average block time of 3 seconds. TPS reaches 3,000 plus, and under the premise of ensuring decentralization, it will bring users a faster experience. So another reason as to what I love about the network, and that is the fact that it acts as both a layer 1 and a layer 2 network. This makes REI super scalable, secure, and easy to use for developers and users alike. So it doesn't matter if you're a developer building on Ethereum, you'll be able to build on the REI network because you can use the same code. They make it extremely simple. And for users like us, which are using our favorite decentralized applications within the EVM ecosystems, we can use applications like this on the REI network. So while we're talking about the EVM dApps and talking about the ecosystem, let's take a look at the REICosystem. So up the top, you can either see this little REICosystem tab. However, this is for the developers themselves. But for us users, if you go over to the network, you want to go over where it says ecosystem. Here we can explore all the projects within the REI network. So scrolling down below, we can see we've got all sorts of projects ranging from NFT, GameFi to DeFi. We've got QQuid, we've got Nabox, Foreverland, Port3 Protocol, Feeder, Nerve Network, Thea, Galaxy Finance, Link Network, Gunstar, and so on. Now, some of these I actually recognize, and they are EVM compatible protocols, such as multi-chain, which is a cross-chain bridge. Therefore, you can shift assets from different networks. So I'm assuming you can maybe shift assets from the Ethereum network over to the REI network and vice versa. So as you can see here, my friends, they've got a mix of either integrated protocols from the Ethereum network and other networks, and you've also got some natively built protocols within the REI network. Now, it's not the biggest ecosystem out there. However, considering the fact that they've got a small user base, considering the fact that they are still developing upon their network, is a good sign to me. I do believe that we need to see some more integrations, maybe see easier onboarding for users, but all in all, the ecosystem does look pretty cool and I would like to explore myself. But for now, how many users are using the REI network? Well, on the main website, we can see that we've got 12,000 wallet addresses, 429,000 transactions, and 135.95 million total staked REI tokens for the users and developers looking to achieve free gas transactions. Very, very cool, just saying, by the way. But as you can see here, guys, it is not a very popular network. In comparison to other layer 1 and layer 2 networks, this is a very small network with a very small user base. But that doesn't mean that it is not going to thrive in the future. It does have the potential to. I just believe they need to attract more developers over to the network. They need to somehow onboard more users, and they can do that through new platforms now, such as layer 3 or Interact, for example, which have huge bases of users and can attract them over to their platform and on network. So there are many ways of bringing users over to the network, and of course there is huge potential for it to happen. In my personal opinion, the biggest attraction to this network is the free gas, but we're going to need to see some more developers before we start to see the users come in. That obviously makes sense because if the apps aren't there, the users aren't there. Now, for those who are wondering about the GXChain to REI network transition, I thought I would go through it over on their proposal, which was mentioned in 2021. And although this was a few years ago and this may not even mean anything to you whatsoever, I thought I'd just go through it very briefly so you guys can see that it's here. And if you want to do your own research on it and give it a read, then it's entirely up to you, because I personally think it's important. If a network or protocol does a transition into another name, I always like to know why. Was it a hack? Was it for another reason? Was it because of a change in vision? I don't know, but when I see these sort of proposals come up from GXChain, for example, we can get a huge understanding of why they did it. So in a nutshell, my friends, I'm not going to read through it all because it is a lot, but as you can see here, I'm just going to narrow it down. The GXChain 2.0 will be given a new historical mission, so we believe that the name of GXChain needs a more profound new naming to accommodate the team and the rapid development in future planning. So the team has decided to GXChain 2.0 be given a new name, the REI Network, before the mainnet launched. So before the mainnet of the REI network was launched, guys, it was supposedly going to be called the GXChain 2.0 because of course it was called GXChain before that. However, suiting their vision and suiting their overall mission and suiting their overall team and ideas, they obviously rebranded to the name REI. I actually prefer it. I think it's better than the GXChain. And although this was 3 years ago, we are still seeing developments on the REI network. Now, we are in rough market conditions. However, they have been building as well as many other networks, which is great to see. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to go through this all, but if you want to give it a read, I'll leave it linked in the description below. However, I thought we'd take a look at the REI Explorer very briefly to show you what's going on the network, to see how average a transaction takes place. As you can see, it doesn't really happen that much. We can see we've had one 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago, 37 minutes ago. Now, most networks, to be honest with you guys, you can see second, literally thousands of transactions happening per second. However, with the REI network, it is a very stagnant network. It doesn't mean it's a bad network. It just means that not many people have discovered it. But hopefully in the future, we will start to see some bigger and better things happen with the REI network. Now, you can take a look at their Explorer and see more information about the tokens if you wish. You can take a look at information about the blocks, transactions, and so on. It's entirely up to you. There are meme coins on this network, there are decentralized exchanges, GameFi protocols, and all kinds. So it is a network which does live, and you can explore it and you can do things just like any other network. So if this is for you guys, then maybe in the future we can do a tutorial on how to get started with the REI network. If you do, just let us know in the comment section down below and we will do our best. However, for those questioning the security behind the REI network, I thought I would just show you their Certik Audit. Now, they've officially received an audit from Certik, which in my eyes is a very good green tick. Certik is the leading audit company in the entirety of Web3. They have audited the biggest and best protocols, and they have provided the REI network with a security score of 80.22. Beside that, you can see the entire breakdown, so you can see the fundamental, the operational governance, market, community, and code score. So you can see that the governance is weak, however all the others seem to hold its strength up. Scrolling down, you can see more about its audit score, so this is mainly the most important part, finding out what sort of problems they had within their code. So you can check out medium, for example, 5 of which were acknowledged. The problem was centralization. There are no major or critical findings within their code, which is the most important. If there were, you would want to pay close attention. They resolved all their informational ones, they resolved one of their minor ones, it's just the medium ones. Maybe they've done it, they just haven't updated it. But all in all, guys, I'm very impressed with their security score and audit from the Certik protocol. So again, I will leave this link in the description below so you can give it a read. So, guys, although I could be here forever doing more research into the REI network and describing exactly what it is a layer 1 blockchain with some extra unique features that other layer 1 blockchains do not have, and this could very well take it to new levels. I do personally believe they're going to have to attract some more developers and applications to their network if they want to start having more users over on their ecosystem. And until then, I probably think that these statistics will remain the same. We need to see more developers building, we need to see more integrated protocols, and then we'll start to see more users flood into the network. So my friends, that takes me over to the price predictions of the REI network. Where do I see this going in the future? Now, personally, guys, I think that this is a pretty cool network. Although I do not hold any of these tokens whatsoever, and I am not a financial advisor, I am still considering whether or not to buy the REI network token, and I will be continuing my research until I decide whether or not I'm going to buy it. At the moment, it's got a price point of 5.5 cents with a market cap of $52.2 million. So it's on the smaller side of the market caps. It has seen an all-time high of just over 36 cents, which was achieved only 7 months ago this year, which is absolutely awesome, and is now down 85%. Now, what's stopping it from happening again? I don't exactly know. I think it could achieve this once again, obviously, if we see some extremely bullish news, if we see some more developments within the ecosystem, if we see some more marketing going on. I think the REI network could be a great shout if you're looking for a layer 1 blockchain. Now, I could be completely wrong, guys. I am not whatsoever saying to buy this token. I have stated many times what REI need to do in order to reach the next level. Another great thing that I have noticed is the fact that they are already listed on the leading and best centralized exchange, Binance. Here you can see they conduct the most volume. They are also listed on some other big centralized exchanges as well, but obviously Binance is the most reputable, and that could very well attract other huge centralized exchanges such as Crypto.com, such as Coinbase, such as Bybit, such as OKX, and many other centralized exchanges to list the REI token. Now, of course, that's just speculation and that is not exactly true. Nonetheless, my friends, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to market cap of where we're going to have some fun and give you some rough price predictions for the REI token in the coming bull run. My first price prediction would be for the REI network to reach the market cap of GXChain, another layer 1 blockchain. We actually received an airdrop for the Zeta token. I don't know if you watched our airdrop tutorials. However, in my personal opinion, I think there is great potential for the REI network to reach the market cap of the Zeta blockchain. The Zeta blockchain has an impressive ecosystem, and it proves that if you have a good ecosystem, you can have a good network full of good community members. Therefore, this is not entirely impossible. So 5x for the REI network, in my opinion, in the coming bull run is a very possible scenario, landing it at 28 cents. However, if I was to go one step beyond this, where would I see the REI token going? Well, that would be for it to land at the market cap of $433 million, which is the network of A-Star. This would take the REI network up 8.05x to a price point of 44 cents. Whether or not this is going to happen, guys, is to be determined. We have already seen it reach nice highs this year around 35 cents, and therefore 44 cents once again is not impossible at all. Now, guys, we have not experienced a bull run whatsoever in the last 2-3 years now. Therefore, if it's very easy for the REI network to achieve a 36 cents price point in a bear market, what's stopping it from hitting the market cap of the A-Star network, taking it to a price point of 44 cents? In my personal opinion, nothing. It very well has the potential to. However, my friends, if I was to give you one more price prediction, one last final price prediction, if REI network was to become a leading layer 1 blockchain up with other networks such as Sui, Aptos, Ethereum, and so on, then this would be for it to reach the market cap of the Phantom blockchain, which is another layer 1 blockchain, which is roughly valued at $2 billion. This would mean that the REI network would jump up 38.68x to a price point of $2.13. Now, guys, this one is just a price prediction for fun. I am not saying this is going to happen whatsoever. However, we have seen this many times in the past, not only with other layer 1 blockchains, but with many other cryptocurrencies. Now, if the REI network becomes adopted, if it becomes listed on many other tier 1 centralized exchanges, if many other developers start to build on their ecosystem, maybe there's a slight chance of it reaching this sort of market cap, and it very well could. And the only time it could do that is in a peak of a bull run, and of course with all the things that I've mentioned and more. But guys, this is only just for fun. Remember guys, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice, purely my own opinion and based on my own research. Me personally, like I said, I'm going to do some more research on the REI token. However, so far I like what I see. That is very simply the REI network. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions about this video, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you would like to see a tutorial on how to use the REI network, then we can also do that. You just have to let us know. But guys, we appreciate you so much and we can't wait to see you in the next video. And we currently have a promotion running on Bybit, the best centralized exchange platform for buying, trading and earning. Bybit is home to all your favorite cryptocurrencies and you can claim up to $4,380 just by signing up using the link in the description below. It's simple. If you need help finding the right crypto gems, then follow us on Twitter at altcryptogems and head over to our website to get your hands on detailed project reviews, crypto guides and more. Thank you very much for watching and we hope you found this video helpful and informative. Until next time, DGens.